And welcome back, everyone. So I have Hawkeye episode 3's on Pocto video, and I gotta pre-record my who would win for tomorrow. But in the middle of everything in the week, you occasionally will forget something on your schedule. And I actually had forgotten that on the 30th of November, there was in fact a birthday request to who would win. This birthday request to who would win comes to us from Lucas Rivera. You also had asked me another one. I'm doing the one you had already asked me, so don't worry, you're getting one. And then when you come up again in the list again, we'll do it again. But anyway, so this is John Wick versus Snake Plissken from the Escape From series. There's Escape from New York, Escape from LA. I think those are the only two. Both are John Carpenter. and I believe apparently there was going to be a series and all that. But this will be a relatively quick one. This is due to the fact they're pretty basic individuals. Snake Plissken is a former Special Forces operative. He's a master, and he's in general peak physical condition for the 80s. He can move, he can fight. He's good at guerrilla tactics, urban warfare, firearms, urban assault vehicles, or just any sort of vehicle. He's generally just a skilled individual. His guy also just doesn't give two craps. John Wick, obviously Baba Yaga, or Jadani, as his Russian name is a former hitman for the Russian mob and considered to be among the best in the world. He is feared throughout the criminal underground, although the second and third movie take a little bit of that out of his mythos as more people just are willing to try to take him on. Keep in mind, John has literally dismantled several crime organizations on his own or with just very minimal help. He has killed, just in the span of a couple weeks in the John Wick 3 movies, or John Wick movies so far, he's killed hundreds of people within the span of a few weeks alone, and that's not even considering how many people he's probably taken out in his entire history. He's a master at any form of armed weaponry, knives, handguns particularly. He's also a skilled opponent in martial arts. He will usually try to, as long as he's armed with something, if he's caught in close range, he'll usually try to disarm someone and then, kill them either with a knife or a bullet to the head or whatever. He's also an exceptionally good shot as well. The man can also take damage. Like, the man can keep getting his ass kicked, getting stabbed, shot, you name it, and keep going for a certain while. He's covered in body armor. His suit is actually body armor, although the shirt itself I don't believe is. So it is his actual suit jacket and his pants, if I'm not mistaken, that are in fact armored. And it's thin armor, stops it from piercing him, but he still gets bruised severely. John Wick is also, the embodiment of sheer fucking will. The man will just not stop. You can make the argument for that for Snake Plissken too. Snake is missing an eye though, so that does give him some depth perception problems. At the same time though, that actually shows how impressive a shot he really is, given the fact that he lacks depth perception. So these two meet in a fight. You could make an argument. This is obviously they don't exist in anywhere near the same realities, but in theory, in an Escape from New York, him and John run across each other. They can even say, "Okay, Snake, you want your freedom? Kill this guy." And so Snake goes after him. These are two characters who might actually fight, but also might team up. But obviously we're talking about a fight, so. And we're not talking about, Snake will just shoot him from afar. John can do that too. That's not a fight. The problem I have in this fight in terms for one character is that one is a soldier, the other is an assassin. And if you put a soldier against an assassin, one-on-one, it's not to say one wins all the time over the other, but there's a majority win percentage there, I think, and that does go towards the assassin. The reason for that is soldiers and assassins are both trained to kill, but an assassin is trained to kill more efficiently and usually a lot more quietly or without being noticed. And they're more inclined to use dirty tactics. That being said, soldiers can do the same, but one is trained to kill, one is trained to serve. I think that's the bigger difference here. Both are trained to kill, but it's for different reasons. John also, and both have extreme survival instincts, but seriously, like John would cut off his own finger, cut off his own finger, survived a gut shot, survived being stabbed, like, and kept going, and has literally just gone through multitudes, like, video game levels of fighters. I think John is going to be the winner in this fight. The reason I think that is, the fight would happen. John, I think, is also the quicker draw, I think. Although there is that scene. Well, the scene doesn't vouch for Snake's quick draw, because in this, there was an Escape from L.A., I think. He throws the can up. I'm going to draw my gun. When the can hits, we all draw. And then he throws it up and he just shoots them. That's not really quick draw. That's just that's just psyching out your opponent and mentally getting in their head. I think John is a bit more of a quick draw than Snake is. Add on to the fact that John knows how to stay alive a bit longer, in sense of preserving. What's the best way I can say the sentence? He is more adept at trying to avoid conflict and just get a quick shot in than actually trying to, go out guns blazing, although he ends up getting dragged in those and usually takes out an entire squad of people. I think for me, is I think just on physicality, I actually think Snake's got the physical edge, but I think technique-wise and what he's trained to do, I think John has the tactical edge, if that makes sense, even though Snake is special forces. I think if they get in close range, John will get him on the ground and just pop either in the head or in the gut or whatever, because Snake doesn't wear any protective body armor. That's a big problem for Snake, is that he's the badass. Like, he's got the wife beater on, he got the eye patch, all that. She doesn't have a shred of body armor on him. John actually has body armor on. Now, a headshot sure will kill him, but if he gets hit like right in the if he gets hit in the body armor, which covers a good portion of his body, he can walk that off. He can with adrenaline pumping, he can just get put to the ground and pull out his gun and just shoot Snake dead. I think it just comes down to prep, which it's not a lot, but John does come in with a bit more prep ultimately, and just overall general skill in their field. John is an assassin. He's a master marksman. It's like nearly headshot most of the time. With Snake, it's not the case. He will get killing blows in, but like John is a master of his craft, is the thing, whereas Snake is just a expert soldier. So for my money, I'm going John Wick, but I'll be honest, I can see the rationale for someone like Snake Plissken, definitely. So I wouldn't argue strongly against the Snake Plissken argument, but my money would go on John Wick if you were to do like a fan film and get the votes. If Bat and the Sun were to do their, vote in who's going to win, I'd go John Wick. Anyway, though, that's my opinion. What is your opinion? Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Happy birthday, Lucas. We'll see you next time. Like I said, I've got the Hawkeye episode to review. I've got my Zanpakuto video for today, and I got a pre-record my Who Would Win for tomorrow. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.